for anyone to come in. Wait for someone. There's one in the room. Please comment if you're coming in, guys. I thought I'd bring up a good subject about the immigration problem, which is not very good at the moment, is it? I'll just wait for a couple of more people to come in. It's a bit slow tonight. I thought I'd do a 6:30 live, because normally it's a late one, and I'm a bit tired tonight, so we'll crack on when hopefully people get notifications, but notifications don't seem to be going well. Come on, guys. Anyone coming in? Give it 10 minutes. If there's not many people in, then I'll end it, or I'll carry on with a silent audit. Silent audit. I keep saying audit. It's live, isn't it? We might even talk about Gypsy Order to UK yet. All the lies he's been bringing up. This guy never stops, does he? It's a bit sluggish tonight. Anyone coming in? Or is it going to be like an Gypsy Order to UK channel where no one comes in? Now. Hi guys, there's another one. Yeah, I want to talk about the immigration status we're in. It's not looking good, is it? You're right, Glue Stiffer. Hi, James Jameson. What do you guys think of the immigration problem? Yeah, hopefully, well, looks like you got a notification. It's a bit slow tonight, guys, because I don't know why the notifications don't get sent out. Yeah, I know we are definitely, James. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is. We've got over about 300,000 immigrants in this country illegally over the last 3 years. So, you know, the mainstream media seems to not bring anything up. No, Glue Sniffery bottled out, unfortunately. It was meant to be yesterday. Unfortunately, the guy ended up, basically that really, just eating sandwiches rather than getting into a fight that he wanted, really. But he did call me out, as we all know. He called Marty out also. And then he called Tyrant Searcher out. But I think they're buddies again by the looks of it. It's a bit strange, that. Very two-faced, but anyway. Ash, I don't know what's happening with him, because obviously Ash is, I don't know. I texted him a few times the last couple of days, and he hasn't replied. So I don't know if he's got the ump with something. You know what he's like. Yeah, I know. Glue sniffer is a waste of time, mate. It really is. He calls you out and then ends up bottling it. It's what's going on there. And then on his live stream, he'll talk about other things. I don't know, James. I've texted him, but nothing at all. But anyway, we need to get on with this immigration thing. I mean, what do people think about the illegal immigration, we have in the UK? It's very dangerous, very dangerous. We're going to have another Manchester bombing. We're going to have certain things. When's it going to end? And when the government going to actually do something about it? That's what I want to know. If anyone wants to come up, the link's up the top, I believe, and yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, I can't see him, James. He blocked me, so I can't see what he puts. Yeah, that's funny that he calls Marty Blackburn out, and then he blocks Marty, and then says, "Oh, Marty backed out when he never," and then I really want it, and he's worried. It's strange, you know. But I can't, like I said, I can't see Gypsy Auditor UK in here, or Danny. I can't really call him Gypsy because he's not really a gypsy, but he's had us all fooled over that. Not me, obviously. I've worked with him once. Um, yeah, he just lies. I don't understand why, but it's a condition he's got, isn't it? Compulsive liar. Jade was supposed to be a good woman, but obviously not. Yeah, I think James is having us on, Glue Sniffer. There's no one on here. No Gypsy Auditor UK or Danny or anyone. But this is not a Gypsy Auditor UK channel, is it? It's yeah. You only get the truth and the real life on here. The government look like the immigrants now. Are you getting the idea as to what's going on? Civil service too, and law and medicine and council. Yeah, it's all messed up. It's a shame, James, isn't it? We have all these people waiting on the NHS for operations, especially cancer. Cancer never waits around for anyone, as we know. And people through the lockdowns and that, which was illegal, they seem to have ignored what people are going for. So people are in stage 4. Our homeless are on the street. They won't help them. But as soon as an illegal immigrant comes over, they've broken the law, but they get a hotel. So why can't we? If we break the law, why can't we have a hotel? It seems very two-faced, and this country is too soft. Oh, is he, James? Yeah, he probably is. He's one of them, and he's been at Legoland to look at all the children. He's a sad little man, really. But yeah, no, it's we've got to sort this out. We've got to do. We've got to figure this stuff out. I mean, we're the people. We voted the government in. Now they're supposed to work for us, but they don't work for us. They never have. No, I won't, Glue Sniffer. Jay's done nothing wrong to me. He's not really done anything. Well, she hasn't done anything to me. Just the way she sticks up for Danny, which she knows he lies. But obviously, she's just a sidekick, isn't she? But I did like Jade. I thought she looked quite tired. She's a good mum by the looks of it. She's a good cleaner, and I won't slag people off, unless I need to. Jade's done nothing wrong to me. Who's that Gamey? Gamey, you know what he's like. Gamer's a bit of a prick because he's, He's just gamer, isn't he? He's our gamer. He's just, he talks, but that's about it, really. Well, shouts, should I say? Mrs. Torb, no need for that. Yeah, I know. He just insults anyone. He insults anyone, but he seems to have like a drug problem or something. Like, I don't know, he's on heroin or something, or smack, whatever it is. Yeah, he's not right in the head. Yeah, do you know what? Right, Danny, he insulted my missus. That's why it's got personal. Gypsy Order to UK. He slags other people off, but as soon as you slag him off, he blocks you because he's a wimp. He's proved it. Yeah, I could go round to his house. What's the point of that? Like he keeps saying, I'm 46. He's very immature for his age, 31, but he's done a lot. And in 31, I mean, I've been arrested over about 400 times in my life since I was 12. So it's not too bad. Yeah. Yeah. He's not right in the head. He's got personal issues, he's got problems. And people seem to pretend they haven't got anything, glue sniffer. No, I'm normal, but when you read it up, it's fake. It's not fake. It's there in the public domain, and I don't really know Gamer's real name, to be honest. I could put him on a boat and he'll send the other way. Go to France. You can have him. Maybe I should have changed the heading to other horrible auditors online. Hi, Kindale Clark. How you doing, mate? All right? It's good to see you in the channel and in the comments. Does anyone want to come up, guys? Because the link's in the comments. Can have a chat, and I don't know where Ash is. Like I said, Ash seems to have disappeared. Who's the other one? Tyrant Searcher UK, I thought was okay, but obviously he's two-faced by the sounds of it. He goes on to Danny's, and that's it. And he tries to lick his ass. It's not very good. Yeah, Rachel, my partner's in the comments. Bigger up, guys. There's now 10 in here. That's good. So, any question? What do you feel about the immigration in this country? With our kids around and people being attacked. It's not good, is it? It's yeah. And they say we've got no money, but we have. No, Rachel. Yeah, I did Kingdale Clark. It's sick, isn't it? That's another subject we'll bring up, actually. In America, you need a visa. You need a visa to get into America. But with his, he's done 5, 7, 6. I don't think he knows what he's done, but he's done about 2.5 years in prison for abusing his ex, and the baby and stuff. Everyone knows about it. He can't get out of it. It's quite scary, isn't it? I mean, £1,000 to apparently go to America. Well, £1,000 won't get you anywhere. I mean, I don't know. A flight costs about 800 quid to what was it? New York. I think I saw a price out of British Airways. I've been to America a few times, but it's it's expensive. It's just he's not gonna. He can't keep going on trying to. He seems to always go on money, doesn't he? Like, oh, this costs like 300 quid. That costs this. That costs this. Mostly insects. He's blaming me for this, and it's like it's not me. I just need him to tell the truth. About the donations. He didn't do a video. Marty Blackburn did a video on it. Not Marty Blackburn. I know Marty Blackburn did a video like when he was on the, I think it was Sky thing in Woolwich, North Woolwich. Yeah, it is North Woolwich, I think, on the Emirate thing. And he looked at this. Oh, what was it? It was like an ornament of a big, strong guy, and he said, "Oh, look, there's Gypsy Auditor." You know, it's quite funny. Yeah, I think yes, Kingdale Clark. He has begged a lot, too much. He's begged for £500, given mostly insects £100, and then he uses the rest on other things. And it's like, but the money's not for you. And then he said it's not a funeral; it's a crematorium or whatever, cremation, and we knew that anyway. You know, it's just it puts a bad name on mostly insects family, really. I've not seen it. Well, I don't know them, so I can't really comment. But I know they've lost a son. Maybe they've lost a son. He was ill. He used drugs. He done a lot of stuff. But haven't we all really? We're not perfect. None of us perfect. £1,000. I don't know where he gets this from. It's because one of the people on his comment said, "Oh, um, it's about £1,000. Like, ask for £1,000 on GoFundMe," and it's like, and he does it. He's already done fraud on the other. We all know he won't use £1,000. Yeah, Kingdale Club. We all know he won't use the thousand to go to America anyway. It's just so he can go on more audits and stuff. His face with McDonald's. Yeah, basically, Kingdale Club. He's not going nowhere. He won't, like I said, he won't be allowed in America. You know, you can. I think you can pay something like $25 to have like a check. Like a check to see if you can get a visa for a US citizen. A US holiday pass thing. But you won't be able to get one. He stabbed someone, he reckons, 6 times, which there's nothing on there. And then this other victim had a gun, and that's why he tried to slice him, which didn't happen. He sliced him, but he didn't have a gun, that's for sure. It just every story from Gypsy or Danny Ayres' mouth is all lies all the time. I mean, he's on universal credit, right? And for a family, it's 500 and something pound a month, maybe, right? And he's got he's got one of these gimbals that he said he bought. He's got about 4 phones, and he says that it costs 30 to 40 quid to get on a train from Slough to London. But no, a 1 day travel card is only 17.80. He just wants a rest for Backy and some lunch. And he's never there really. The only time he went out is today, and that was it, with his family. He don't care about his family, you can tell. It's quite shocking, really. I might change the banner, guys. What shall I put? Let's about at the end of the day, I was thinking, with Danny and all this, Danny Ayres, and he's from Slough. He's this big hard man. He's nothing. He's nothing. All he is a dad to 5 kids that he did, and even then he said he was in prison and his girlfriend was pregnant. Well, how the hell was she pregnant while you're in prison? How did that happen? He doesn't explain things very well. And he slags everyone else off but us. But like he slags everyone else off, but then when it comes back to him, he doesn't like it. Yeah, well, of course he will. Kingdale Clark. He's got Irish now, and then he says he's a traveller. He's not a traveller. I've seen more older travellers. Trust me. He doesn't even know how to box, which is funny. He hasn't been abroad, Kingdale Clark. He reckons that he's been all around the UK doing his audits. He ain't been around the UK, but the furthest he's probably been is Peterborough. And he stays in London all the time because he won't go up north. If he goes up north, he'll be attacked. Yeah, that's the problem, Glue Sniffer. If you don't know how to work, or get a job. Because don't get me wrong, he's going to get arrested one day. He'll be arrested for it. He's not coining it in, Glue Sniffer. He's, I don't know who donates to him. I know there's a guy called Michael Bits of All Sorts or whatever it is. He's special. But it's, I don't get it. Yeah, I know he hasn't, Kingdale Clark. He said the other day that apparently, yeah, exactly, Glue Sniffer. Yeah, but yeah, I'm sorry, I'm getting confused with him. Glue Sniffer, yeah. Yeah, he does roll ups and all that. He's, guess he likes his roll ups and big cheeky though, begging that he must be coining in too gullible and like, yeah, it's true. Very true. And he is like BuzzTex. Have you noticed on his live streams, he always he has talked about he likes BuzzTech, even though you don't know what he's all about. But the problem is with Danny, he seems to be pushing a lot of good people away. I'm one of them. But he just, he says, I've got mental illness. Yeah, I've got PTSD and, I might have ADHD. But I've worked since I was 16 years old, And he always says, why do you audit your town? Why would I do that for? I'd be locked up or I'd probably be sectioned, I would have thought. So yeah, it's really weird. It's just this guy just never stops, does he? I'd like it to come consistent. I mean, six people in, there were 10. It sort of goes up and down, doesn't it? But yeah, I hope everyone on here is okay and everyone's enjoying the really nice wet weather. It's brilliant, isn't it? Really, But yeah, no, yeah. So anyone got any plans? What people are doing? Kingdale Clark, he thinks YouTube is really real life. You noticed in his videos, he always tells people how many subscribers he has. I'm sure you wouldn't mind me saying YouTube isn't real life. Oh yeah, definitely, it's not real life. Like I always say, it's a hobby to me. This YouTube. I just started once a week now doing it. I might do up to go, twice a week during the week, not weekends, because a lot of people are on live. And if I've got something to talk about, I'll come on and talk about it. If I get views, I get views. If I don't, I don't. It's really not a lot to me. You're right, Tone B. Sunny today, then rain. It's Essex. Yeah, I know. It's it's gonna rain. I mean, I want to know where this mini heat wave is. To be fair, I really would. I hope you're okay, Tone B. It is Kingdale Clark. Yeah, the immigration. I mean, Christ, the immigration problem's been going on. Really, it was open to the immigration problem. What in probably 2020, it got worse with lockdowns and everything else. Yeah, that's the only problem. Since 2020, when COVID turned up and the government lied a lot about things and everything else, they opened our border. Good, Tone B. Glad to hear it, mate. It's It's all right. I mean, you think about it. They can fit nowadays 40 people, 40 men on a dinghy, and it's only men in their 20s. Yeah, yeah, Kingdale Clark. I was following Active Patriot as well. He's really good. Um, I started following him in 2020. I was hoping to meet him in Dover around then to do some filming, but things got a bit heated with the police and everything else. So yeah, I would have glad to have done it though. I mean, I'm going down to Portland in Dorset at some point to see this barge and to do like a stream on it. Tone B, this is it, mate. There's no women. They leave them at home. They come along on their boats, um, that which they've paid about 7 or 8 grand for, um, and then throw all their documents in the English Channel before they get to us. It's crazy. These people have money because if they didn't have money, they wouldn't be spending 8 grand or whatever on a boat. That's it, glue sniffer. I believe the government set this up. I believe the government want them here because there's a lot of British people that don't want to do certain jobs. I don't want to do any job. So I understand, but there becomes a limit. I mean, we're only an island. We're not big. Bigger. A lot of islands, some islands, but to be honest, compared to Portugal and places like that, we're quite small, and we can only fit the amount, certain amount of people on here, in this country. And there's a lot of people who can't even speak English, can't even drive. It's quite worrying, this country. I don't recognise this country anymore. I really don't. I've been, I'm street smart. I am very street smart. Yeah, yeah. It's the problem because they're trying to fill spaces to make money. It's all about money. You know, it's shocking. It really is shocking, guys. That they talk about going to get the actual people who are involved. Like the immigration. Um, I forget what they call them now. Um, like the evil people who are people smugglers. I think the government are people smugglers myself. But yeah, sorry, my partner's just asked me. She's doing me dinner tonight, which is good. Yeah, so it's horrifying for the children of this country as well. Not just children, but elderly. Because we always talk about children in this country and the NHS. So I'm getting a bit sick of that. But as long as we've got, we need an army of people to stop this from happening. We really do. I don't promote violence. I'm not going to promote violence, but I do believe that we should stand up for our future. Because we're going to, obviously, when we're not here, other people who are going to be here, they're going to be affected in a big, big way. It's a bit like the schools, isn't it? They're teaching, they're being mixed with different nationalities, and I think that's quite disturbing. Yes, I don't believe there's any smuggling gangs, actually. The government are just bringing them in, pretending it's smuggling gangs. Yeah, but you think about Kim Dale Clark, yeah? Rushi is Asian. You got Suella Braverman, who's Asian. Of course they want, they don't want, of course they're going to want it because it's money that they're going to get later on down the line. With 300,000 people in the UK alone, that's foreign. That's mad. There's a couple of towns near me They're full of Asians. Hi, John O'Connell. Yes, we are talking about illegal immigrants. Have you got anything to say about it? Welcome in. If you want to come on the panel, you can do. There's a link in the comment section. I think we need a hard debate about this. We really do. Really hard debate. Because if we let the government keep getting away with it, what's going to happen to us? Nothing we do or try and do is going to make the government think otherwise. Even, you get 10 people down in Parliament and say, oh, there's illegal immigrants. We don't want them at the school. We don't want them here. We don't want them there. But unfortunately, we need more than a few people. We need thousands. King Dale Clark, I've heard that 2030 is the end date where they will actually try to stop the invasion. By that point, it will be over. Yeah, it will be. We've had it by then. Most cities in Britain are now foreign lands. Britain is being overrun. Yeah, we are. We are, John O'Connell, It's disturbing. It really is. Because wherever you go now, you'll see people with them burqas on and things like that. And we've got to accept it as the, British citizens. It's not our country anymore. You can't really call it Great Britain, really, can you? Yeah, I know, John O'Connell. Mine aren't too bad, actually. Well, it is bad. It's full of Asians, but it's women and men and children. So it's not just men. But it's all these young 20-year-olds, 20 to 25-year-olds who are coming over, look quite healthy. But the mainstream media don't show all this. There's no babies or any children coming over or women, just men. And they leave their families at home. And they're not running from war because they've gone through five safe countries. And we're paying millions to France to stop it happening, but they keep doing it. I know Kingdale Clark is horrible because you close your eyes and you think, where am I? Because when we had Brexit, I voted for it to get out of this situation, to secure our borders and not let every terrorist in our country. They are, John O'Connell. And we've got to stop it somehow. We really have. Does anyone want to come on just to talk about it with me? I know people get shy. Ash was supposed to be in here. John O'Connell, yeah, politicians are traitors. They're wrong-uns. They really are. Politicians, bloody hell, They say, I went to Oxford and all this kind of stuff. They didn't go to Oxford. Well, even if they did, they didn't learn much. You're right, Sea Dog Sniffer. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. It's good to see you in here. Do you know where Ash is? Because I haven't seen him. He was supposed to come in tonight. Yeah, they did glue Sniffer. Do you know what? They planned it years ago. We've had immigration problems for a long, long time, but nothing like when like before the lockdowns. But now the lockdowns happened, everything is open. Welcome in, come in. Have you got a gun? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's good. Sea Dog Sniffer. I've seen him on YouTube. It's just I texted him a few times. He hasn't got back to me. So I don't know if he's having one of his, I don't know. But yeah, we've got to stop all these problems. We really have, before it gets out of hand. Yeah, they are, John. That's absolutely, yeah. You hit the nail on the head there. Yeah, I know Sea Dog Sniffer. Do you know what? I'm not keen on Tyrant Searcher UK now. The reason why I say that is because he went on Gypsies the other night, Gypsy Auditor UK's the other night, and he was commenting and all that, bro, and all this. He was licking his ass in a massive way, and it's quite horrible to see. Ash wanted to get on Gypsy Auditors, obviously got on, but Gypsy Auditor didn't know what to say to Ash, so he cut Ash off. It's not very fair, really. Yeah, dog sniffer. Yeah, it is true. It's crazy. But, he slags, Gypsy Auditor slags Tyrant's girlfriend off, a wife, and that's it. And he wanted to fight with him, and now they're good friends, apparently. But I was hoping Gypsy Auditor would come on, after spending most of his Universal credit on Legoland today. I thought he'd come and apologise. Yeah, do you know what, Kingdale Clark? I'm a bit sick. I mean, if I saved a bit more, I'd probably be moving to Spain, quite soon. Granddad Gypsy, yeah, of course it was. See, dog sniffer, he trolls a lot of channels, Gypsy Auditor. No one knows this, but he does, and it's quite shocking. I don't block people, not unless they're slagging off my family, then I will. Are you, dog sniffer? I might be joining you, mate, in 2 years. What part? I'll be going to Mallorca, because I love Mallorca. I'm going there next year again. Just paid for the holiday, which was quite painful, but we haven't been away for a couple of years, so Mercia, yeah, nice, nice. Kingdale Clark, this is a problem, mate. A little while ago, if you remember, Kingdale, this is for you, Kingdale Clark, and for everyone else probably. But on Gypsy's live a little while ago, he said he said on a chat, didn't he, on Tyrant Searchers, and he said he gave £100 to the family. Well, where did the rest go then? It's gone on a gimbal, and it's gone on Backy, and it's gone on beers. Yeah, Dog Sniffer probably has. Do you want to come up, Dog Sniffer, if you want to chat? Yeah, we need to do that, John O'Connell. Definitely, mate. It's the thing is, the ECHR is a good thing, right? All they need to do is change a certain aspect in the ECHR that says about these dinghies. But the problem is, the UK government, we have laws since 1886. We can turn any enemy or illegal entry into the UK back to where they came from. So there's no laws really. It's the government that wants this to happen. I'd love to see him get smacked loose in a far. um, yeah, okay, dog sniffer. Thanks for coming on, mate. I'm gonna have dinner in a bit. But yeah, take care, mate. Hopefully you come on next week or something. Yeah, I would glue sniffer. Oh, dear. Yeah, he's funny, and he gamer. He's like a little kid. That's the problem. He's got like, I don't know, when you see him on like a live, like on a screenshot, he looks really well, like unwell. Good dog sniffer. Yeah, you're more than welcome, mate. Yeah, yeah, that's true, John. 20 minutes. Yeah, but yeah, no, it's a shame all this, isn't it? Really, everything's just going wrong. It really is. They want the net zero by 2030. Well, that's never going to happen. Or 2050, they turned it to. But yeah, come on, we'll never get to net zero. Not in a million years. They bring out these Teslas and these electric cars. They're more, well, they're more polluted than any other like vehicle. Are they? Glue sniffer, really? Amateur, lots of China. Amateur, I suppose you mean for a fight. This is why do people ask, for fighting when no one ever comes out and talks about it? Like we know Danny Ayres or Gypsy Auditor UK, whatever you want to think of him as. He's a weak man. He's a weak, strange, very ill man. He's got problems. He really has. Um, yeah, so Gypsy meant to be having a boxing match with Marty one of these days. Yeah, I know. Well, it was the same with me, wasn't it? Gypsy Auditor seemed to block Marty after he'd called him out. And then he called me out, and then he says that we all have to apologise because we haven't done nothing. That's weird. Yeah, they have bet £500 on a fight, but gamer won't show the money. Yeah. Well, I offered £5 for the fight with Gypsy, but obviously he didn't want it. So, well, he wouldn't have won it. I'd have taken it. I mean, that's 100%. I mean, Danny wouldn't last 5 minutes with me. Not in a fight. He hasn't even seen it. He can't even hit a boxing bag. Funny enough. Don't know if anyone's seen that, him trying to punch a boxing bag. It's quite funny. He should put I don't know. He should put a GoFundMe up and say, "I need a new punch bag. This one don't move." Exactly, Kindale Clark. He calls people out, but then he wants to be the victim. So hang on a minute, that don't work. What's this guy on? He's a more than crack, I would have thought. I have Kindale Clark. It's well funny. He's got like a steering wheel and all that he uses, and he can't do it properly. He's not very good at doing it at all. And then eats a sandwich at bloody 10 o'clock at night, after having a stew and all that. It's like, what? He wants to be a sumo wrestler, not a bloody boxer. But it's quite funny. It's funny to watch. It's a bit annoying that I can't comment because he don't like free speech on his live. But he needs to come and apologise, and this stuff will stop. But he's not going to, so he'll carry on. It will carry on until he grows up. But yeah. Right, guys, I'm gonna go I'm gonna have 5 minutes. I'm gonna do a gypsy. I'm gonna have 5 minutes, Danny, and then have a quick fag. Yeah, it was funny. Kingdale Clark is really funny. One of his live streams, he was stuffing his face saying it's my cheat day. I think it's his cheat day every day. It is. Yeah, it is every day. I like a sandwich at night or some kind of snack, I've got to say. Yeah, but you're probably quite thin or something, But this guy seems to he'd eat the fridge if he had a chance. He really would. Now, didn't you hear Jade the other day on his live said, well, you can't have another something else. You can't be that hungry. You've had a big stew. He probably had about 3 servings. Fat git. No wonder he's losing his hair. That's probably why he plays with his fringe, maybe. But yeah, I mean, I won't eat after a certain time. That's for sure. I won't eat after 8 p.m. It's bad for you, isn't it? If you eat before 9, like after 9 or 10 or say midnight stack, all things can happen, you know. But thanks, yeah, thanks guys. But if you can bear on me 5 minutes, I'll be coming back on. Don't worry. Um, yeah, it is Kinder Clark. Yeah, but it's quite funny. But yeah, guys, bear with me 5 minutes. Talk amongst yourselves, and hopefully Ash and that will come in. I'm not betting on it though because he seems to be acting really strange. I'll text him again, but I'll probably be headbutting a brick wall now in my luck. Right, bear with me, guys. I won't be long. Right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. You're right, Frauditor. Why is that? Because I have texted you a couple of times and you haven't got back. I was a bit worried, mate, you know. So, my phone won't let me on stream. How come it won't let you on, mate? You normally don't have a problem. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see you on here, mate. I'm just a bit worried. I'll put the copy that. If I put it back in, I'll see if it does. I'll put it back in just in case. I'll be back on again at 8:30 if anyone wants to join. Okay, Frauditor. That's fine, mate. Try and get on, and if it doesn't work, then try again. Because I'll be back on again at 8:30 tonight for an hour, and we'll have a good debate about things. If you can pass the message on. Try a different browser, mate. Yeah, try that, Frauditor. Ash, try a different browser, maybe, Ash. I've heard a few people have trouble with StreamYard. Yeah, it's true. I've had a few problems before. You never know. But hopefully you do. My numbers are dropped, obviously, because I've been off for 5 minutes. But yeah, I will be on again at 8:30 if anyone wants to join me. Be probably till about 9 or something like probably till about 9:30, 10, maybe. But yeah, there's 5 people in there now. That we did go up to 10, so it weren't too bad. It's sort of up and down. Ash, did you get? Oh, hang on. I'll see if you come on. You're right, Ash.
Yeah, let me close the other tabs a minute. Hold on.
Okay. Yep.
Right, you got a bit of echo as well, Pegasus.
Have I?
Yeah. Just keep the
Oh,
StreamYard app open if you can. I don't know if it's your end.
I've got nothing on in the background. What phone are you? What phone do you have, Ash?
I've got an A13
Oh, right.
and a and then AO3 as well.
Oh, okay. Blimey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting a bit worried because I hadn't heard from you.
Yeah, I can hear myself though, so I don't know if it's your end. If you've got another app open.
I haven't got. Hang on. No, there's nothing on here. That's strange. Might be. My partner's got her. She's watching the stream in another room. Technology, eh?
Yeah, it just might be my end because I'm having phone issues over the last day, Pegasus.
Oh. Yeah, because I've been trying to get hold of you for like over the weekend. Yeah, because I saw you go on Gypsy's live to try and get through to him.
The little wet wipe has yeah,
You there?
the little wet wipe has banned me.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was my end. That was I had YouTube open. I just realised, I had
Oh,
YouTube open.
yeah.
So
That's all right, mate.
no, that's right. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Yeah.
It's
No, I saw you
a
go on
bit
there, and I
difficult
saw.
on this phone. Yeah, I went on. Basically, I went on Pegasus to have a
Yeah.
little chat with him about things. But as per usual, he threw me off the platform.
I know he did. I know. And Tyrant
So
Surge was in there as well.
yeah, he's gone sour.
He's strange, isn't he? What
It's
what what
weird.
have you fallen out or anything?
No, 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 no. But I don't know. It's like I think he apologized to Gypsy or something in the end.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, but
And I was
it's weird.
that is why would he apologise for saying he didn't do?
Well, that's it. I'm not going to apologise for something that I have not done. Gypsy, he apparently went to Legoland. I've been listening to your stream, trying to get on, but with this phone, it's been difficult. I
Yeah,
heard that you were talking about him going to Legoland. He
yeah.
sent 100 quid to Mosley, and then he kept the 400 to go to Legoland with today.
Bloody hell. That's what that's what I know really. I mean, he buys a gimbal as well, and he said a little while ago he couldn't afford any of this until the actual GoFundMe came up.
Yeah, well, what is wrong with this Gypsy Ford UK though? He's
Oh
got some
God,
serious mental issues, hasn't he?
he has, yeah, and he says we have, but we tell the truth on here.
Well, yeah, this is it. I'm sorting my mental issues out. I've got a few issues, as and
Yeah,
it's not really something to get into. But
no,
at least I'm a more of a man than what he is. That the very first thing you should do if you want to seek some help and acknowledge that you've got issues.
mm,
Go and get the help that you need, and things. Just that life seems to be a bit easier for me at the moment. But
yeah,
what he needs to do first is acknowledge that he's got a few issues and then seek the help.
yeah,
Otherwise, he ain't
yeah.
going to get anywhere.
No, I totally agree with that as well, Ash.
Yeah,
It's he's in denial, isn't he?
he is. Just like the rest of them.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're right, Grim Reaper Network.
Yeah, hi, Grim Reaper.
Yeah, he hasn't been in my channel before.
Now, he won't come on your panel, would he?
No, no, I don't think he will. He just he wants things to carry on, doesn't he? He just wants everything to get worse, really.
Yeah, well, all this boxing stuff and boxing fight, yeah, he calls everybody out, but, we all know he's a wet wipe. You won't see nothing through.
No, exactly. No. And I did email him yesterday, not bad things, not really bad, just telling him why, what he's doing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I said about, you can come on my stream, apologise, you can apologise, and all this crap will go away. But obviously he doesn't want it to go away.
No, he wants it to continue.
Yeah. He'll probably do a live later and start slagging us off again.
Oh, he will. It'll be like that Pegasus, that poison, Pegasus and that poison ash is at it yet again.
I know. Oh, I don't know what to say about the guy, really. He's just,
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
What can you say? He's a muppet.
He is, yeah. And I'm stuck for words, to be fair, Ash. We can slag him off, but he's not helping because he's not coming on to defend himself.
Nah, but he gets his granddad to come in and have you noticed?
Yeah, I have.
He's funny. Granddad Gypsy.
Yeah. But Ash, you know that guy. Yeah, he's Granddad Gypsy in the boxing one, isn't it? What was the other one?
The real boxing Gypsy order UK or something.
That's it. I think that's Jade and his son.
Yeah, it's got to be him.
Yeah, because I don't think Gypsy has any family really.
No, he claims to be a gypsy as well, but where's his caravan?
Exactly, or his horse.
Yeah,
But,
where are they?
Yeah, exactly. And he's in a council house, and I don't know many gypsies or travellers in a council house, to be honest.
No, no, no.
You know, I've got nothing bad against them. You know, as long as they don't cause trouble with me, I'm all right.
Well, that's
You
it.
know,
You know, he's caused a lot of stir in this community at the moment, hasn't he?
he has. And why don't people just wake up? You know, shut this channel down and just get on with his life and get a job. You know.
We need to get a petition going about demonetizing this channel
Yeah, yeah. With that is
and
definitely on the cards.
send it to YouTube, and hopefully, if we get enough signatures, that they got to listen to that.
Of course I have. Yeah, but how do we do that? You know, how do we go about doing it?
Well, I'm looking into it. I am, and there's got to be a way.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do that as well. This guy shouldn't be on here.
No, and what is it he said? I've sent the money about £400-500 to mostly. Well, it's one or the other, but it turned out he only sent £100.
I know. Yeah, I was gobsmacked, but I knew that would happen.
And then he sets up a GoFund about going to America, but he doesn't know anything about visas, there's no waiver forms, and
I
you
know.
know,
Yeah,
he ain't gonna get into America.
he won't get a visa, Ash. Definitely not.
I know, not with his record anyway.
No. Well, he's been in prison 7 years, he reckons. But you know,
How many times did he stab that woman? Quite a few, didn't he? 5 or 6?
Yeah. Well, he said man, didn't he?
Well, he didn't. He didn't. You know, he's a woman beater, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. And he had a gun apparently, but I don't believe that.
Well, I won't believe anything that comes out of Gypsy's mouth.
No, I wouldn't either, to be honest. Right, what's he saying? Oh, are you a refugee? What's that? Are you a refugee? Welcome, banner waiver. Or never asked. Banner waiver. Huh? What's that, James? Did you get that, Ash?
Welcome, banner waiver, or we were never asked banner waiver.
Yeah, I don't get that.
No, I don't get that, James.
Right, James, explain. But yeah, no, you're going to come on a bit later when I go back on, or?
Yeah, if you're coming back on, I'll be on later on. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, cool, Ash. I'll be on at half 8, mate. It's just.
But it's
Yeah,
taken me ages to get onto the StreamYard. Clicking the link, coming off, clicking the link, and on this phone it's quite difficult at the moment. But I've got another one coming tomorrow,
Oh, that's all right then.
so it'll be sorted. But I'm not receiving any text messages as well.
Oh, you're not?
Nah, for some reason it's just a bit weird.
Oh, okay. Well, if I need Goldie, I'll ring you then if I know that.
Yeah, I am getting calls. I am getting
Yeah.
calls. It's just text messages are not coming through for some reason.
Right. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear from you, really, because I didn't know what was going on with you.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
But yeah, no, that's all right, mate. Well, at least you're well on it. We know it's your phone.
Yeah, but no, we're all right.
Good. All right then, Ash. I'm gonna end this now, but I'll be back on about 8:30.
All right, nice one, Pegasus.
Yeah, cheers for coming on, Ash.
All right, I'll jump on later, pal.
All right, cheers, mate. I'll see you soon.
Thanks, mate.
Bye, mate. Bye. Right, guys, I'm going to be back on in an hour. If you all come over then, we'll hopefully we'll get a panel running and we can get some people on. But I'm going to start doing this once a week, every week, and then twice a week. Let's see how many people come in, really. And I will be doing a couple of prisons before the end of the year's out, I believe. But as everyone knows, work is a nightmare. Cells that may not be. Oh, I see. All right then, guys. Right, you take care and I'll see you soon.